Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, we somehow got 3 wins and no losses yet, because of crazy priestness. Also some crazy time... Really, the time cards have not been doing a lot of it. It's mostly been just crazy priestness that's been doing it for me, but, you know, I do have a bunch of interesting cards from this crazy time format. There's maybe whatever event that is going on in the arena right now. Other people have them too. Rogue. It's different. I don't think I've seen any rogue cards for the Chronoton stuff. Time Taverns, whatever the hell it's called. I haven't bothered to look it up. Don't want Starting Hand Squashling. That's a really tough one because I have so few cheap minions. I feel like I'm asking for it if I throw him away, but I really don't want to play him that early in the game because he's been such a game winner for me. I'm going to pitch him like a dumbass. I'm going to get all expensive things and be screwed. We have 3 cards. Oh, Igneous Elemental. He's one of my cheaper minions because my deck is just that fat. Ah! Lag. I squelched you, damn it. I want to call a ref. I demand that you give my opponent a penalty for getting that through. If it was only because of lag, it was an unfair decision that you were able to get off that greeting. That and terrible UI that you could easily squelch everyone. You allow squelching individuals, but you don't have an easy button to squelch everyone all the time. Obviously be superior. Okay, well, we're not being challenged too much yet, so we're actually... This is really good because this deck is so at risk of slow starts, like monstrously slow starts. Yeah, I figured you'd be getting to like poison and kill these guys, but seriously, like I'm so happy with this situation so far. Much worse. Now I do lose my guy if I hit that. I could get this out. I wouldn't be able to heal stuff for a while, but... Okay, let's see what I get from you. That means I can't play this, so actually that is not the smartest decision. Okay. Well, I'm going to kill that. And then play the turds, I guess. Anyway, use your beautiful poison dagger and waste it on killing my little flaming turds. It dropped on your doorsill. I would like it if you didn't draw a bunch of cards from that thing. I can't really do much about it. So, let's see what crazy, kind of dubiously banned card I get. Oh, look, Sylvanas. Acceptable. Unfortunately, you are going to get more than one card out of your dude before I can terminate him. Poop. Oh, that doesn't even kill him. Right, okay. You are going to stab my other. It's okay. Turn should work out just fine. Turn goes like this. We hit that thing. Finish it. We play her. And we terminate him so you don't get any additional cards. Well, I mean, you were going to get that card no matter how I killed it, in all likelihood. But now I've got all this stuff in play. Holy Nova would hurt me. That's not ideal. I could kidnap. If I can play another card first, I could kidnap and get my guy back. Oh, you get to kill that and not take damage? That's annoying. You got 3 mana left, you could make a dagger. That's what you should do. Use your hero power. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna have 7 mana. Stasis Dragon? I'd really like to be blowing that up. This mana number is not going to work out great for me.
So many options.
I don't think you have that many options with 0 mana. Just guessing. Not the right time to play Sylvanas. I mean, my opponent's going to get to deal with this more efficiently than I like. playing a Stasis Dragon. On the other hand, I would then have a Stasis Dragon on the way. You're going to time out to try and fake me out into thinking you could. Interesting. Holy Water. Okay, so I could blast that, then kill it with the Holy Water, and then get my own copy of it. I don't think that's super exciting. I'd really like to shoot that, but I'd also really like to play some more of this stuff, and everything I want to do costs 6. So I'm just going to Stasis Dragon and hit you for 3. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, crazy important messages from work. Deal with that. A bit. Walnut Sprite. Double Walnut Sprite. See, Echo Minion's so good. Now I wish I had spell damage. Although if I kill the Walnut Sprite, I would get a copy of it, which I could then echo. That would be kind of fun, but I've already got echo stuff right now. I made 2 copies of this, but it doesn't actually fare super well against that stuff. I'll put 2 copies of this and him. That's not a bad turn. Let's do that.
Our witch shall never end. Our witch shall never end. I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
So you still don't have a chance to attack, to do anything to the dragon yet.
Ooh, the red one tastes like cherries.
Oh, that's a big dude. It's going to heal him for 8 when I kill it. It's just too bad. Unless I could steal it with Sylvanas, which is going to be too hard to set up, honestly. Necrotic Geist? I love Necrotic Geist. Okay, well, let's just... This seems pretty game-winning-y, so let's do that. This way I don't have to take damage on him. But, yeah.
Don't mess with me!
See, now, because I used him and his ability of a taunt to protect my Necrotic Geist a little bit. And you saw he could attack, but he only has Rush when he comes into play, so he can't attack the player. But next turn he'll be able to attack if he's still there. If he's not still there, well, hopefully I'll get a 2/2 ghoul out of it. Which is technically not nothing. Dragon Slaying. Wow, you had double Dragon Slayers. I mean, they were biding their time. That's annoying, somewhat surprising, but oh well. Excuse me. More minions. I don't care about getting a copy of the Dragon Slayers. I could Holy Nova them. It seems like a waste. I do have a dominating position, but that also takes 5 mana. I'd like to get Sylvanas out. I'd also like to have him not die. Let's see what I can get from the Ripple in Time. No! Stop trying to give me King Togwall, you dumbass. I do not want. No, none of those things were very useful at all. So, alright, I'm going to Holy Nova because I don't want to lose my advantageous position. I'm still doing okay damage to my opponent. Sure, we'll play the Lightwell too, whatever. Oh, right, it gets Echo. 2 Lightwells. I forgot how Ripple in Time works. The whole thing I was complaining about before. I mean, it's a weird setup. Those things are not doing much for me right now, but whatever, it's funny. So if I blow that guy up, I get a copy of him. That's fun. whereas that is kind of sad. Okay. You've got problems, buddy. You're at 12. I'm at 30. Like I said, I'm at 30. And I have somewhat insane forces out already, and then I'm going to do this. Get my own copy of him. Get a taunt.
Out of my jungle.
Lich King or Obsidian Statue. We'll take the Lich King. I don't think my opponent's minions are that big or good. So now what? Vanish would hurt a lot. Otherwise, you're kind of in trouble. I mean, you're in trouble kind of no matter what, but... Adapt yourself a taunt. What a surprise! It's actually only about a 1 in 3 chance that she could get a taunt, and yet I still guessed what she would pick if she had the option. Still pretty screwed. You need to somehow really impressively stop me from killing you. Or more likely, surrender.
So many options.
I don't know that you have that many options. You have this problem with my immortal undead army and my massive, pillars of healing and stuff like that. Now, to be fair, I can't play stuff right now because there's no room, but you're dead, so it doesn't matter. I guess immortal undead armies are okay. All these poor, awesome, high-powered cards in my hand just sitting there useless. Oh yeah, Quest to Play Dragons, which I forgot about. 4 wins and no losses yet. That cannot continue too long. I've been pretty damn lucky on my casting cost curve, because the vast majority of games I've been able to play like a minion on, say, 3 of the first 5 turns, which this deck is terribly costed to do. If there was one game that didn't happen, it was a game where my opponent was very slow out of the gate as well. Priests tend to be more threatening for some reason.
The light shall bring victory.
They have all kinds of crazy stuff. I would know. Not in the starting hand. We're going to have to keep the Phantom Militia, even though it's wasted, and the Ripple in Time, because it might get us something cheap, even though it wastes the Echo-ness. Oh, nice. Once again, pretty good starting minions. Now, he's going to sit in my hand like a log for a while, but he'll eventually get better. So I could have cast this first turn. I would still kind of rather hang on to it, and oh yeah, my opponent's not doing anything yet. That's awesome. I'm down with that. I've got good turn 3 plays. And one of which is even going to discover me card, which I could use to get something earlier game if it presents itself. Yeah, we're both going slow. This is going to be one of those games that gets crazy in pages, but let's do this. How confident am I that this game's going to go super long? Because Obsidian Statue is very powerful. Shellraiser, not so powerful. But Shellraiser is a good play for next turn. You know what? I'm going to take the Shellraiser. Because I am concerned about, I've got stuff for late game. I'm concerned about living that long. I'm also concerned not doing anything is saving up for fucking... Wait, now I've got to find a bleep here. For the frigging Stay Puft Marshmallow Man who's going to kill everything with attack 2 or less. Not because it seems likely that that's what they're doing, but because that's what I don't want them to do to me right now. Yeah, so I am going to cast this now, because I'm going to save that other stuff. So I could get the Mana Addict, and then echo it and get a second one. Or I could just get Hogger, but I can't play him yet. Or I could just play the Violet Teacher, which is also solid. I'm going to take the Mana Addict and get some stuff out there on the board.
I can taste the mana. I can taste the mana.
So I do have spells. There is some potential that I could blow something up with the Holy Water and then get a boost of sorts. And what now? Enemy Stasis Dragon. Okay. 2 can quite literally play at that game. In fact, let's.
What a rush.
Stasis Dragon arms race. Except that I also have an army who is slightly hurting you. And could hurt you a lot more than slightly next turn if I did blow something up with one of these. Okay, alright, so you're like heavy into dragons, clearly. This seems like a good card to have. I want to save the Shadow Word Death. So I am going to lose him. Aww. Then I'm going to blow that up with Holy Water, which means if it dies, I get a copy of it in my hand. Nice. Now I get to do a fair amount of get 4 extra damage to you, which is a not small amount. And let's deploy the Crystalline Oracle too, maybe give me another card, whatever. So I only have 1 taunt out there protecting me right now. But it's only rush, not sharp. You're not going to hit me directly with that anyway, and what are you going to, like, kill out of my minions? There's nothing worth killing except the thing that is completely invulnerable until it hatches next turn. It hatches, it's obviously Stasis Dragon. Well, that's going to get you Shadow Word Death. Or I could just trade mine, but probably Shadow Word Death. That was a dumb place to put the +1/+1. Stupid random +1/+1. The monk, you can no longer be directly targeted. That totally screws up none of my plans. So anyway. Hi. Yes, I have. That was a short game because my opponent... I'm looking at my deck, and statistically, it should be getting screwed pretty often in terms of not having a game. He must have just had, like, the world's worst draw where he didn't get any of his early game stuff, and I benefited to the tune of my 5th win. We'll see if I can keep it up any longer next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.